everyone, and welcome back to Wolf Quest, guys. And we're back here with Ferox and Renn. I have looked at the poll that I left in the video description and comments of the last episode, and I've heard your guys' opinions, and you guys would like to see two more litters of pups with this pair here, which is completely fine with me. I love these guys very much. Um, so I have no problem continuing with the creek pack here. So, um, while they head towards to their old home here, I'll kind of explain how, like, what things are going to be different. Oh, there is a carcass already waiting for us. How lucky are we? Um, Couple coyotes. Um, anyway, oh, looks like a bull-out carcass. So I already have a little spot planned out for them. It's not gonna be too far from where Ferox and Renn are familiar with. But it's gonna be somewhat of a newer challenge because they are gonna be fighting for this new area. So as we learned from their last litter, the herds and everything move up into these mountains and hills here when it hits summer. So I think Ferox and Renn here are gonna be the wiser of the wolves and prepare for that many months in advance here and head towards the creek over here. As you can see, McBride Creek isn't exactly taken over by wolves, but they're gonna be following it upwards more into these hills and stuff here. I can actually show you guys the rough area. If I can get it up here, sorry. There we go. So as you can see right here, this is a little map here of the of all the dens and stuff the in the game. Sorry, I'm like losing my track of space. Ignore that little dot there. I didn't mean to do that. So here's McBride Creek here. This right here was where the puppies were born in the last season, I guess you could call it now. So they're gonna be heading more up this way and probably checking out these dens. Maybe heading more up here in the grassy plateau, but this is where I'm kind of thinking their new territory is going to span. Um, Quite roughly, my opinion could change depending on the dens up here. I have been to this one in particular in one of my other playthroughs, like by myself off camera and stuff, and it's a really pretty area, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna pick this one. We might come way up here in the mountains or come way out of the way over here, or we might do something completely different. I would credit the maker of this, but I don't know who that is. Unfortunately, I found this on the WolfQuest Facebook, actually. So I don't really know who made this. So if I find it, I'll put the credit down in the description below so you guys can check it out as well. But yeah, so that is what I am planning as of right now. Hopefully that segue wasn't too laggy there. Anyway, so that area, as you can see, has been pretty taken over by both Crevice Lake and Prospect Peak. So that's who we're going to be competing with. But I think Ferox and Renn are ready for it. Um, I think I think they can handle it. Stranger Wolves wasn't really their like the biggest competition that they had last litter. So it was mostly, well, I mean, Prospect Peak were the ones that killed Daisy, if you guys remember that tragic episode. So very sad. Hopefully that will not happen again. Um, but yeah, it was mostly them. It was them and cougars. We didn't really have many. I think, yeah, I don't think we had many coyote attacks or bear attacks or anything. The only bear attack we had was that alleged nightmare Ferox had. Hopefully that something like that does not happen again. But yeah, so we're gonna be doing something different in that retrospect, that we're gonna be fighting for territory this time instead of staying safe and just claiming over the snowman's land. But as usual, guys, we can't waste any time. These stranger wolves will really, really start making a move on you if you don't make the first move. Oh, there's a potential den site nearby. Um, we if we stumble across it, we might as well pick it up, right? If I've been playing like a lot of like wolf quests like off camera and everything with different wolves, so I have a rough idea where most of the dens are. I think I see this one though. It's this little patch right over here. There it is. I don't think even though it has a really nice view of the creek and everything, I don't think Ferox would take it just because it's so open. I definitely do think these guys favor, like these wooded areas more than the, open ones. That could very well have been what kept the majority of their pups alive. Um, like, if you guys remember, we only lost one pup in that entire litter, which for a first litter, I think that's pretty surprising. We had 5 pups out of 6 survive. I mean, I'm not trying to sound like overconfident here, but I feel like that's pretty good for first time parents. So, oh, it's snowing. How pretty. Oh, I love this game so much. It's great. Um, so I will probably doing a lot of the marking of the territory and everything off camera. Like, you guys have seen it before. You've probably done it many times and everything. So we're probably just gonna focus on finding the dens first. I might do a little bit of marking here and there, like put some scent posts around, but probably not gonna, like, majority of the marking will probably be off camera. Um, so as we're running towards our new, potential territory here, I just want to say thank you guys for voting on the poll. It really helped me make a decision, and now I know what you guys want. Apparently, you guys really love Ferox and Renn, which makes me very happy. So, basically, what we're gonna do then, we're gonna basically keep up that tradition. Every wolf that has its pack, has their own pack, will have 3 litters before we retire the parents and move on to the heirs who will carry on their parents' pack. Um, so but basically, on top of that, what I'm gonna be doing as well is basically at the end of every pack, I guess, or at least every season, I don't know what I'm gonna call it, but there will basically be 2 playable wolves that you guys will get to choose from. I'll do another poll and everything, but one one of those wolves will become the heir of their parents' pack to carry on their legacy and everything. And then the second one that wins the poll will basically will be able to go off on their own and make their own pack and start a different legacy, different generations and everything. I think that'll make it fun. Um, that way there will be all kinds of creek pack. What's the word I'm looking for? All kinds of creek pack paw prints running all over uh Wolf Quest and everything like that. So until pretty much they might be everywhere. I'll probably continue with the Creek Pack until a new pack comes and kind of takes their spotlight, and unless if you guys say that Creek Pack should retire and someone new should come on scene. I'm not really sure how that's gonna happen, or like how that's gonna work. Um, but I hope you guys approve of that idea. I think it'll be fun and it'll um give like the opportunity for, new stories and everything to grow that aren't all about the Creek Pack and everything. I think it'll I don't know, I just think it will make things more interesting. And I believe, in a way, that makes things more realistic, as well as to real wolves. Some of, uh, some of the pack members and or like, yeah, if I can talk, some of the older members of the pack and everything might stay forever, and we might get a fight here, guys. Actually, this is at 60. Anyway, and they might stay, then take their parents' place when they get too old to lead or get too old to develop more pups and everything. So, and then others leave to start their own packs and families and everything. So I think it brings just a slice of realism into these stories. And for me, actually, personally, I love realism, especially when it comes to animals. I don't mind putting a little bit of a fantasy twirl on things. I mean, I do play games like World of Warcraft and stuff, and and everything like that. So don't mind a little